Hey everyone, it is Liz, and I am back to do another political reading. This is just a very general looking ahead, a month ahead. It's not really political, I guess it is. the month for Trump. What's up with Trump in July? Okay. So, you know, I get this impression that he's very stressed out, that he's probably really concerned about what's going to happen legally for him, because he's no longer protected as when he was a president, he was protected. No longer is he. He is just a regular citizen like you and I. So I'm looking at the month ahead. I'm using, once again, my Sibylla Indovina or my Sibylla Oracle cards. And so we're looking at the month ahead, July 2021 for Donald J. Trump. And so, the end of June looks like it's going to end, because I'm kind of looking at like how June may end for Trump, and I've got the trap card. And I mean, the trap card is not, the guy is out there. What is he doing? He's trying to catch himself an animal to eat. He set a trap. The feeling I get is that I keep hearing like a recording, or that he seems to be worried that, I heard the song like "Caught in a Trap," right? Elvis Presley. These are legal issues, I believe, that are going to stem from either a third party or it's like there's a message coming in. There's someone singing like a bird, whether it's Alan Weisselberg or not. I'm pretty sure the reading I did on him said that he would eventually sing like a bird. So I think that's part of his issues. Part of what's happening at the end of June for Trump is he's angry and he's afraid and he knows that he's trapped. He does. I mean, the only thing he can do is, I don't know, leave the country. Try to, because the clarification card is the important revelation, which to me, clarifying the trap card, he clearly knows this is the important revelation. But he knows people are talking. He knows people are making deals. He also knows that there are some significant decisions that must be made, and that there are secrets. That's the other thing. Look at that. There are secrets being revealed. So I think that's another big issue for him is, holy cow, what if things that I can hear, I'm like, what if they hear this? What if they hear that? There are things about Trump that we don't know. Once we find out, there are just so many things that are going to come out that are going to, I think he feels, devastate a lot of people. Now, moving into the first part of July. As we move into July for Trump, we have the dark-haired woman clarified, by the enemy. Oh, Jesus. It's interesting. I've always said, and I believe this, we attract what we are. We attract who we are, and whether it's where we are in our lives, right? The dark-haired woman is, in general, somebody who is a good listener, someone who has good intentions. And if you look at her, whether it's a man or a woman, this is a vibration of someone like counseling Donald on, what's going on here. Perhaps they're trying to help him understand that, he needs to behave, or maybe they're trying, I don't know, but in my mind, that's that card. It is, the Four of Spades, but which is, a card of legal battles. These are legal battles, and that's what's on his mind. And then you've got the card of the enemy, clarifying it. That's open enemy. That's not good. I mean, literally, it's not really open, but I just feel like Weisselberg and other people are going to start talking, and that's his major concern is whether we hear about Weisselberg or not in July. I believe we might, hear more. Because moving into the next vibration we've got, I don't mean to laugh, this really, it shouldn't, I guess I'm laughing because I believe Trump deserves to, the consequences of his behavior and his actions and everything. I think he should be punished for all of this, moving into his immediate future, we've got this card of the angry woman, which is someone who is out of control, someone who is criticizing and insulting and having like a tantrum, a hissy fit. This is the angry woman card. So this comes up in July. You may see or hear about Donald J. Trump having this type of behavior where he continues to behave like he always has. He has no Twitter, he has no Facebook, he has, I think he shut down his blog page, so he really doesn't have much, and he's just consistently insulting people. It's just so gross. That's what's coming up for him in his immediate future I feel like he's having a tantrum. I feel like he's going to find out something because you've got the card of the success card, but the success card is reversed. So it's almost like, this is a card of an ending, something that has ended, something that has, this is someone who is discontent, disappointed. This is someone it's almost like an abrupt ending. It's like unforeseen circumstances. So even though, Trump may be thinking, oh shoot, I'm in some serious legal problems and he's worried. He's also, again, his vanity is still there, and I look at someone here who just does not understand that not everyone can be loyal to him, and that his narcissism, is going to be his ego, his narcissism, his need to always just constantly just have suck the life out of everybody, suck the life out of a room. That this is going to be a very difficult, challenging time in July for him, especially if he keeps having hissy fits, and especially if there's more like disruption coming into his world. I'm hearing, there are more books that are coming out. There are more articles. There's a lot of discovery, things that are happening in July where things are said and things happen, because moving into we're looking at, again, more of July, and kind of this vibration would be, if I were doing my regular 7-card spread, this is kind of his mode of thinking in the month. So sometime mid-July, maybe whether it's mid-July or the end of July or whatever, we've got the card of hope and the card of presence. Now, hope can be a card of feeling like, that you're hopeful about something, that you feel secure. But the way I see hope in this scenario, especially because it's the 3 of clubs, these are security schemes. These are schemes. These are, he's looking for stability. He's looking for financial stability, Trump. Okay, he's looking, with the hope card. It's hoping that his plans, because being clarified by the card of presents, what I'm seeing is bribery. Like he's been bribing people with money, with presents, gifts, I feel like with everything that he's doing in this month of July, where he's possibly trying to pay off witnesses or people that might testify. Even, I don't think Weisselberg believes that Weisselberg is actually going to sing like a bird, but he will, because he doesn't want to go to prison for the rest of his life. And so his life is valuable to him. I think that Trump is hoping that Weisselberg will not throw him under the bus. But I also feel like not just Weisselberg, there will be more witnesses that come forward, and we might hear about that in the month of July. Okay, but I do believe that Trump thinks that he can literally just, he's no longer president, but he still thinks he's got this power to convince people to change their minds and not, testify against him. But unfortunately, that's not going to work for him. Moving into his, the second part of July, and it would be the outside influences around him. In this month, we've got the card of a lot of money and the card of chattering. So I was looking at this card earlier, and I just feel like, a lot of money these are the people who are like the Koch brothers, and people that are investing boatloads of money into the GOP. And then you've got these other people who are part of like this right wing, evangelistic, scary mode of thinking stuff happening with lots and lots of money. They seem to be involved here in, all of this money, and it's almost like they, I think the influences around Trump in the future is, well, how much can you give us so that we can help you? Because there are additional expenses for Donald J. Trump. And I think that, I don't know if he's understanding that people are actually expecting him to pay. He hasn't paid before anybody, not anything really. He's not known for that. But I mean, we do have, the card of chatter, clarifying a lot of money, which is just, it's of gossip. People are spreading terrible, terrible rumors about him. I believe that it's not even rumors, secrets. That's kind of the vibe. Look at them talking. If you look at look at how they're exchanging. If you can see the faces there, they're exchanging some serious information. Literally, I feel like I'm listening in on the chattering. And then you've got the bird, in his little cage and the door's open. What does that mean to you? To me, it's like, well, he's hearing the gossip. He's just going to go spread it around. So basically, there's just going to be around Trump and his outside influences for the month of July is all this big money, all these people, talking about what to do with our money, and do we give it to Trump? Is he going to pay us back? And there's also all of this talk and all of these secrets that are being revealed that are creating not just stress for Trump, but for the party itself, for the GOP party, for the right-wing, evangelistic, right-wing GOP people. We're looking at people like, I'm thinking Marco Rubio, I'm thinking Ted Cruz, Josh Hawley. I don't know about Marjorie Taylor Greene. I think she's just going to shoot herself in the foot, to be quite frankly. I don't know if it's going to be literal, but I think that she's going to be her own worst enemy and self-sabotage in some way. Anyway, back to this vibration here. I just feel like there's a lot of money. There's a lot of people talking. There's a lot of money exchanging. And if you don't talk, we'll give you this. If you don't talk, we'll give you that. But people are also talking about the situation and saying it's not like he has the capital, because he doesn't, Trump. So the advice, again, coming from the advice of Spirit, and also more of this, what's going on in the month of July for Donald J. Trump. We've got the card of absence clarified by the Thief reverse, which really is not good, because Trump is like out in the open saying and doing things and being recorded on a regular basis. And so I believe with the card of absence, it's like there are people who are going to hear certain things, and they're going to feel just very misled by him. There could be this feeling of regret over things that he may have said. He may feel like he's regretting what he said. But this is the absence card, is literally, it's a breakup. It's people walking away from you, and they're walking away because he was caught red-handed lying. Again, I'm thinking he said something, or something was recorded, or something completely validated in the month of July that we see where he's caught red-handed. That he was trying to get away with something. And I think that if we hear about Weisselberg and any other witnesses coming forward in July, there could be just more information coming in, because the outcome of the month of July, the last two cards, we have, a dark-haired man, which normally is a lovely vibration of someone who is very sophisticated and lovely and charming with morals and ethics. But when he is reversed, this is a failure. This is someone with absolutely no integrity whatsoever. This is someone who just doesn't think about anybody but themselves. He doesn't care about anybody but himself. This is not a helpful person. This is someone who has no faith in anybody but himself. It's just someone who is just incompetent when it comes to anything, especially when it comes to compassion. And then you have the card of the City House, which is reverse, which is clarifying the card of the dark-haired man reverse. And the City House is an unstable environment. To me, it means that there are more problems coming Trump's way in the month of July, and he's going to feel far more unstable. And I feel like whatever stability he's had, he's feeling like he's losing a lot of it. Okay, now I did pull 3 more cards from the bottom of the deck just to see what else was happening. So I got the card Trip to the City, which, can be unforeseen situations and, unexpected, something unexpected that makes him want to take a trip. It could be that he's losing something. It's the feeling I get with the Trip to the City, which can be a very positive card, by the way. It's getting away, trying to get away, take a trip, just kind of chill out, and the other meaning of, if you're in a rut and you're feeling like you just need to get away, it's a great card to get. But in this circumstance, he's in a rut and he's thinking of getting away, like literally getting away. And then you've got the card of Flatterer reversed, which is lying, white lies. Okay, so we can't trust a word he says. That's it. We can't trust him. And also the flatterer, he'll just say anything to appease anybody to get what he wants. And then he'll just throw them under the bus, like we have witnessed time and time again. And then the last card I pulled was, again, another reverse card of anger, reverse, which is, unfortunately for him, it's this retaliation vibration. It's a feeling of, people believe people see him as being so trivial and immature, that, again, when anger is, when it's upright, it's not any better. It's self-sabotage, it's chaos. When it's reversed, it's more about other people wanting to come after him. So the vibe I'm getting there is throughout this month of coming into July, Trump seems to be coming out of a difficult month in June, where he feels like he was caught in a trap, where he was either caught or hurt, or somebody said something, or he was caught doing something, or he's stressed out about all of his legal issues, and he knows, whether he's aware of it or not, there are hidden enemies. He's got enemies watching him. He is his own worst enemy, by the way, and we know this. But there's just a lot of, we'll hear about him having perhaps, some out of control, angry words. And, he and Bill O'Reilly, I think I mentioned, are going on tour or something, or doing rallies or something together. And the two of them may start off as being great, but it's going to end up in a really, it's going to be a bad ending for both of them. I don't think Bill O'Reilly's going to like the way this ends. And just for the heck of it, one more card here. I got the card of Tenderness reversed, which is neglect and abuse, selfishness. That's kind of the vibe here that's going on. People are feeling neglected by him. So I think Bill O'Reilly will be another person who goes through this experience with Trump, whether it's in July or August, whenever they do this, where at first things seem great and then... All right. So anyway, I hope this was an interesting read. I hope you guys got something out of this. Let me know what you think. Please leave feedback. If you have any questions, again, political questions. I need political questions. Let me know what you want me to look at, and I'll look at them, okay? And I got a hair in my mouth. If you guys could share my channel, if you haven't yet subscribed, please do. I need to bring up my numbers, and they're just not going up, and I don't know what the deal is there. All I can do is just ask for, the favor. And once I get back up, if I can get to 1,800, then I will randomly choose 2 subscribers to receive a 15-minute reading with me by phone. So subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit the like button if you like the video. I have openings available this week for readings. And I am running a special. I think it's 20% off a 30-minute reading for Pride Month. So that ends in a few weeks. In a few days. So think about that. I will post my Square Appointment app. I will post my email. So if you guys have any questions, or you want to email me some political questions, it'll all be there. Okay, so you guys take care, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.